In this video, I'm going to be showing you the quickest and most effective way to get the Gold, Platinum, Polyatomic, and even the Orion Camo for the rocket launchers. We're going to go over all the challenge requirements, the maps you want to play, the modes you want to play, the classes you want to use, and the strategies you want to implement. And in the very near future, we're going to cover every other weapon class here in Modern Warfare 2. That way you can get all the camos in this game as quickly as possible. If you want to see that, make sure to sub to the channel, and if you left a like or a comment, I appreciate you a ton. First, let's do a real quick rundown of how the new Modern Warfare 2 camo system works on the rocket launchers. Step 1 for every rocket launcher is to get it to level 11. Once you've done that, you're going to unlock the base camo challenge, which is just going to be kills. After you've unlocked that and completed the base camo challenge, you can then start doing the gold camo challenge. Once this is complete, you're obviously going to get the gold camo. Then you need to do this for all 4 rocket launchers. Once you successfully unlock the gold camo for all 4 of the rocket launchers, you will then unlock the platinum camo challenge. This needs to be completed individually for every single rocket launcher. Once you do it, you're going to get the platinum camo. And then once you get all 51 weapons in the entire game platinum, you are then going to unlock the Polyatomic camo challenge. Once again, this needs to be done individually for all 4 rocket launchers. Once completed, you're going to get the Polyatomic camo. Now that has to be completed for all 51 weapons in the game. Then you're going to unlock the Orion camo for all weapons. This is my recommended class setup to level up the rocket launchers. For the primary, we got the riot shield. The secondary is whatever rocket launcher you're trying to level up. Then we've got the decoy grenade, the drill charge, which this one doesn't matter too much. Run whatever you feel is most effective for you. Then for our perk package, what we're running in this is extra tactical, tracker, fast hands, and overclock. This to get more decoys, this to see enemy footsteps, this to reload your rocket launcher quicker, and overclock to get our field upgrades quicker. Then for our field upgrades, we've got DDoS and munitions box. When it comes to leveling up the rocket launchers, the most common method I see people doing is going into ground war and just blowing everything up. However, I found this method slower than just getting kills with the weapon. I've also seen a lot of people using a primary weapon and then switching out to a secondary weapon just to destroy UAVs and stuff with rocket launchers, and I still don't think that's the best method for leveling it up. The weapon XP method I recommend for rocket launchers is playing hardpoint. We're going to spam these decoys around the map, mainly near the point, because anytime we get any XP while holding a rocket launcher, it is going to count for its weapon level. So spawn in, spam some decoys here, and we're only going to be using a rocket launcher. We're not going to be using a primary, anything else. We're also going to be using the DDoS field upgrade, because anytime there's any sort of decoys around us, we'll get some extra XP for that. And we're going to be running around punching with the rocket launcher, and if you have the javelin, spam it on the point. And I know what you're thinking, if I run around and punch only with the rocket launcher, won't I get destroyed in game? And the answer to this is yes. Obviously, if you're only using a rocket launcher, you're going to be performing way worse than what you would normally do if you're running around with just a primary weapon. However, this game has skill-based matchmaking, and you can heavily use that to your advantage when grinding for rocket launchers. If we play 4 or 5 games rocket launchering only, after those 4 or 5 games, our lobbies are going to be a lot easier, and we can use this for the entire rocket launcher grind. As long as you don't switch and start using a different primary weapon, you can coast off these easy lobbies. To get the weapon's max rank, also unlock the base challenge and even the gold challenge. That's why I recommend doing all of the rocket launchers in a row. Once you're in these easier lobbies, it's going to be easy to level up all 4 of your rocket launchers, get all of the base kills, and then get them gold. The platinum challenge, it's not going to matter too much, but at least when you start working on rocket launchers, if you just want to get the frustrating part over, I'd recommend just doing all 3 of those things for all the rocket launchers. Once you get the rocket launcher to level 11, you're now going to have to do the base challenge. The base challenge for all 4 rocket launchers is getting 40 kills with it. This is the class setup we're going to use. For the primary, we're going to rock the riot shield. For the secondary, obviously you want to use the rocket launcher you're working on. For the tactical, flash grenades are really good for this. So are smoke grenades, stun grenades as well. I've seen people use stims. This one's kind of personal preference. I'm going to stick with stun grenades. For the lethal, this isn't going to help you at all. You got to get kills with the rocket launcher. Nothing you do with these are going to help you. For the perk package, this does change a little bit. Now I'm going to be using double time, tracker, fast hands, and quick fix. Then for the field upgrades, and there's a lot of different options here that are going to help you out. The munitions box being the main one, because you only get 2 shots with your rocket launcher. This is going to allow you to get more ammo. Dead silence is going to help you sneak around a little bit more. Portable radar is going to help you see the enemies. Suppression mine is going to disorient the enemies. The main one you want to run is munition box, and then for the second one, just something that's going to help you out a little bit. There's so many options, you really can't go wrong. Now, when it comes to getting these 40 kills, the method's going to be very similar. Once again, we're going to play hardpoint. We're going to look for footsteps. We're going to track them down. and we're gonna punch them. You can also shoot them with the rocket launcher, but punching does count, and it makes getting the javelin kills way easier. You can always still look for the hard point, shoot the javelin up, but after you shoot your rockets, you can then proceed to run around and punch people, and all of those kills are gonna count for the 40 kills. And personally, I find using the rocket launchers as a battering ram way better than just shooting them normally. And these lobbies should still be very easy. If you just finished leveling up your weapons, after you finish the base camo challenge, you now have to do the gold challenge. This reads off, get 2 kills without dying 5 times with the rocket launcher, except for the JOKR. For some reason, for the JOKR specifically, instead of getting 2 kills without dying 5 times, you have to get 2 kills without dying 10 total times. I have no idea why they specifically decided the JOKR was going to have double the amount of requirements for this challenge, because in my opinion, it's the hardest to get the 2 kills without dying, because I don't even shoot it. I mainly just run around and punch with it, but this challenge isn't that bad regardless. You'll probably be able to get all the requirements for this in one game, even for the JOKR. It's really that simple, especially if you do this right after you got the 40 kills with it. We're going to be in super easy lobbies because we've only been using a rocket launcher. The class setup I recommend is the exact same one we just showed for the kills. Everything's the exact same, and all you want to do is run around the point and just punch people and shoot people. If you are struggling to get 2 kills in 1 life with it, you can always camp behind a corner, wait for enemies to come through, and then punch them. Yes, it is a cheap strategy, but it does work. Once you unlock gold for all 4 rocket launchers, you can start working on the platinum challenge. It reads off, destroy enemy kill streaks, equipment, or vehicles with the rocket launcher. The amount you have to get depends on the rocket launcher. The first one, the PILA, you have to get 15. For the Strela, you've got to get 25, and then for the JOKR and the RPG, you've only got to get 10. The class setup I recommend for getting the platinum challenges done is really different than all the other ones. So for the primary, we're no longer going to rock the riot shield. We're going to rock any other weapon we're trying to grind camos on. The secondary, you're still going to keep the rocket launcher you're working on. Tactical doesn't matter. Lethal doesn't matter. Most of your perks don't matter. Run whatever perks you want, except for this tier 1 perk right here. You want to be running the spotter perk. This is going to help us see more of the equipment through the walls. The other ones, just use whatever you're most comfortable with. It's not going to help you get the challenge done faster. Then for the field upgrade, one of your field upgrades, you want it to be the munitions box. The other one is whatever you think is going to help you more. The platinum challenge is going to be extremely easy for both the PILA and the JOKR, mainly because it locks on. So if we go to ground war or invasion, yeah, if you look up in the sky, we just started and there's already 2. We have only got to get 15 of these. Oh, and look at that. And yeah, there's a third one. And the best part about invasion is there's ammo boxes everywhere. Ground war still has ammo boxes, but not near as many as invasion. So yeah, as you can see, we spawned in, already got 2. This is about to be our 3rd. Then there's a 4th, and this will go on nonstop. For the JOKR, you've got to be a little bit more on top of the ball. As soon as it says enemy UAV inbound, you immediately need to look out for it, because this one takes a lot longer. And if you wait till the UAV's been there for a minute, one, someone else is either going to steal it from you, or the UAV is going to go away. Because look at it, the rocket is still flying, and now it is just now deciding to go. So if someone with the PILA decided to take that UAV from me, I didn't stand a chance to get it. You don't have to just destroy UAVs. There's a lot of other vehicles around the map that also count, but UAVs to me seem to be the most quickish and effective way, because they're all over the place on invasion and ground war. Now the RPG and the Strela are going to be a little bit harder, because yes, it is definitely possible to take out UAVs. If you're like me and not accurate, you're going to struggle a lot with it. You can try to hit normal vehicles, but for the most part, the vehicles travel too fast and it takes way too many shots with an RPG. I don't really find this super viable either. The easiest kill streak to take down with these non-lock-on rocket launchers are going to be counter UAVs and VTOLs. These fly really low to the ground. The VTOLs take quite a few shots, so we're going to have to use an ammunition box. Come on, please don't steal this from me, teammate, but some people will steal these from you. There we go. Those are the easiest 2 aerial streaks to destroy with these. For both the RPG and the Strela, I found the best way to go about getting these is just play normally. Grind with whatever other weapon class you're working with, and while using spotter, oh, it disappeared. I took too long recording lip. But whenever you see a trip mine, a C4, or a claymore on the ground, go out of your way to destroy it. Now, there's a chance you might go many games in a row without seeing any. However, once you see one on the ground in a game, it probably means you're going to find another one. So if we go around for a little bit, we should be able to find another one of those. All right, so luckily, since it's RPG, we can just shoot it there, and guess what? We just got 2 of them. And before I started recording this clip, that guy's also placed down 4 or 5 more. So the lobbies you do get in where people are using these mines, you should be able to get 5 to 8 per game. And playing modes like free-for-all, domination, and hardpoint definitely increase your chances. Now, for some reason, field upgrades don't count for this challenge. So if you see ammo boxes on the ground, trophy system, any sort of field upgrade just isn't going to count for this challenge. So if you keep killing a bunch of stuff on the ground and the numbers aren't going up, that means you're probably destroying a field upgrade. So with that, everything we're about to read off isn't going to count for this challenge. The tactical camera, the inflatable decoy, the deployable cover, the trophy system, the munitions box, the portable radar, the tactical insertion, the recon drone, the smoke airdrop, the suppression mine, and the anti-armor rounds. All of those will not count at all for this challenge. There are, however, a few kill streaks that are going to be on the ground that do count, this being the cluster mine, the sentry gun, and the Wilson. I can't remember the last time I saw any of these in game though. Now, after you finish the Platinum Challenge for all 4 rocket launchers, you have to get a total of 51 Platinum Camos in Modern Warfare 2 before you can move on to the next step. Once you do that, you're going to unlock the Polyatomic Challenge for all 4 rocket launchers. This reads off, get 15 double kills with this rocket launcher. These aren't like the other ones that you've read that are get 2 kills within 10 seconds. These are actual double kills, meaning the double kill icon has to pop in game for it to count. And just like all the other camos, this has to be done individually for each rocket launcher. Once finished, you're going to get the Polyatomic Camo for that rocket launcher. Here's the recommended class setup for this challenge. For primary, we're going to use the riot shield. Secondary is obviously going to be the rocket launcher you're working on. Lethal, I'm going to be using the stun grenade, but smoke grenade and flashes are also very helpful. Lethal doesn't matter because we have to get kills with the rocket launcher. For the perk package, we're going to be running double time, tracker, fast hands, and quick fix. For the field upgrades, munition box is very helpful, and so is dead silence. The game mode I recommend for this challenge is once again going to be hardpoint, mainly because there's just one objective that people are going to crowd around. Domination also works, but it spreads people across 3 different objectives, so this one's going to be a little bit easier for it. And if you go to the objective, you should be able to shoot a rocket, and then if you punch someone right after, it's also going to count. Shoot a bullet and then run. And quickly punch. There we go. That says double kill. That is going to count. So you can shoot 1 bullet and then punch someone, or you could punch 2 people rapidly, or you could shoot 1 bullet and kill 2 people. Wait for it. Wait for it. No! 1 punch and 2 punch. That counts. Camping behind a door also works for scenarios like that towards their spawn. Out of all the rocket launchers, the Javelin is going to be the hardest to get the double kills for because you can't just shoot it whenever you want. You got to find a point, you got to shoot it up in the air, and hopefully there's some enemies near it by the time it lands. The easiest way I found to do this was to go into hardpoint and just spam the Javelin at the point, even if there's not enemies there. Because the thing, it takes so long for it to land. By the time it does land, there might be enemies there. And even though there's enemies on it when you shoot it up, they might not be there by the time you get there. You can also stack this with punching. So if we shoot this shot, if this lands, oh, they got a trophy system. Unfortunately, if the enemy team runs trophy systems, this strategy isn't going to work, but the double punching method also works. So if you're rushing with it and you're in easier skill lobbies, you should be able to get up behind a guy like this, and then another guy jumps over, and that's one of our 15 double kills right there. Once again, if we push up a little bit, oh, get that guy, and then we jump over, another dude right here, and got him, another double kill. So punching with the Javelin comes in clutch for pretty much any of these challenges. I do recommend still shooting the Javelin on the point because you'll be surprised how many doubles you can get just by spamming it on the hard point. I got 2 quad kills on my goal, or on my road. Yep, there's another one. And of course, man's got his crotch mine on. There's another double kill. So we've already managed to get 5 double kills in this game. This is going to be your fastest way to do it. I actually got 2 quad feeds when I was trying to get the Polyatomic challenge done for the JOKR. So the strategy really is that easy. All you got to do is play hardpoint, spam the hardpoint with different rockets, run around and punch people, and you should be able to get it. Not all lobbies are going to be easy for it, but if you keep playing, you'll get that one lobby where you're able to get 5 double kills in one game. Quickly going through it, this is by far the most annoying and intimidating challenge when it comes to getting the Orion camo, and it took us a while, but once you get the hang of it, you should easily be able to get it done. As long as you follow our steps, step 1 through 5, you're not going to have much of an issue with that. With that, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you want to see any super detailed guides like this in the future for getting the Orion camo, make sure to sub to the channel. And if there's ever new, more effective ways to get these camos done for the rocket launchers, maybe once hardcore gets added, I will be making new updated guides on this channel. If you left a like or a comment, I appreciate it a ton. And yeah, with that, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.